Oh, nice move. Nice
Impressive
cross.
skills, great skills. And Fort Vancouver, great clearance to get it out. And we got a goal kick.
We'll get to see Cheyenne Kirkwood's foot here, see how far she can get it.
That's a great placement out wide. Almost over the head of Zavala. Natalie Zavala. We got another Evergreen throw in right now. It's a great ball in towards Valdez. Amelia Valdez.
And we'll have another goal kick.
Another goal kick.
Yeah, after that first possession, it seems that the Trappers have shown a little, some good passing. A little more ball control.
Yeah, it's interesting to see the difference between some of those playing styles and what each team looks for, because you can see the Evergreen looks for a lot of those through passes towards their outside forwards.
Nice move.
That was a great move by Chloe Klappholz once again. Great ball in. You can see Fort Vancouver looks for a little bit more possession, tries to pass it to each other and keep more possession going through, going up the field than Evergreen does. And both styles of play are great, just depending on the players you got.
Yep.
It's a great
and
turn.
Maybe your coach.
Yes. So you got another Evergreen throw-in coming in. See if they can hit Mikhail down the line, looking for her. It's a good stop, good block on that through ball. You got Mikhail with the ball again, cutting inside, playing it wide out towards Valdez, but it's cleared away by Fort Vancouver. Oh, great 1-2, beautiful combination right there. Unlucky touch.
Yeah, they seem to have their one-touch passing,
and that's
a stress.
And that's a great way to move the ball, get it up, quickly pass it off so that you don't get any defenders closing in on you. So that's an awesome way to keep the ball moving, keep the ball rolling, and get up the field.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
It's a great ball through. Oh, that's great defense right there. Unlucky. Oh, off the post.
Off the far post.
It's a great
and
shot
Kirkwood
by
comes out to collect the ball.
Natalie Zavala. She is a freshman coming in. She's already scored 4 or 5 goals this season, so it's looking like she's got a bright future for the Evergreen Plainsman. Ball playing back. Coming through the midfield once again towards Amelia Valdez.
Nice move. Nice
Great ball through.
And that's that long ball you were talking about.
Those through balls, through touches out wide. There's Klappholz again, showing off her skills a little bit.
And lefty.
Just over the bar. That's a great ball, great shot coming in, left-footed shot curling in towards that far post.
I'm curious to know if she is left-footed.
Yeah, and remember, Chloe Klappholz is only a sophomore coming in, so she also is going to have a very good future coming forward with the Plainsman. Unlucky touch. Great save by Kirkwood once again.
Kirkwood's getting a workout, as we suspected she might.
Well, she's pulling up some great saves for the Trappers. Just an unlucky touch lets that ball go wide. So we've got another corner kick coming up for the Plainsman.
And this time the Trappers have somebody covering the short corner.
Yep. Great
Cross
save.
in and another good save.
Way to go, Kirkwood. Awesome job coming out for that cross. Getting hands on it and keeping it clean so that nobody else can come in and take it. Great throw out. Playing it wide. Unlucky. Coming back in towards Klappholz again. Oh, good defense.
Nice.
That's great defensive tackle.
Almost like she anticipated it going to the left. I think Klappholz likes to get it onto her left foot, maybe.
Yeah. Good touch, good defensive block once again. Yeah, Clapholtz definitely favors that left foot, getting that curling shot in
Yep.
towards the far post. So.
If it isn't broke, don't fix it, because it's been working for her all year.
That's true. That is true.
So a lot of this game so far has been played in the Trappers side of the field. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Out of bounds, unlucky. Out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in. As we see the game move on, though, it'll be good to see how they relax a little bit more into the game. It's a great challenge by Hernandez.
Let's go for it.
And Hernandez has the ball going forward. Great touch in towards goal. Great touch. Can we see if she can make anything out of it? Unlucky. Unlucky touch. That was great defense, though, by Maddie Harris, who's also one of those senior captains. You can see the expertise there in that experience with knowing how to handle a 1v1 defense towards goal.
Now we have a Plainsman goal kick.
Coming in. Well done. Good tackle, forcing the ball back. Great touch by Valdez.
And another long through ball.
Long through. Great decision making by Kirkwood to come out and clear that out. Awesome. And we've got a handball on Sierra Vossler, getting the ball forward. Let's see what Fort does with this. Great ball wide. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. Just Adriana Gamma Aquino just couldn't get there in time. That was a great idea of playing it wide. Getting it across the field. Out of bounds, we got a Trappers throw in this time. Looks like we got to kick a ball from the other side of the field. Nope, it's going straight back. They don't need it.
Little confusion on which ball to use.
It happens.
And now we're ready to resume play.
Here we go. Good ball going forward towards Gamma Aquino. And it's Hernandez with the ball once again. Fighting for it wide. We got another Trapper throw-in coming up. Great ball in. Well done. Great touch.
Nice.
Unlucky. That was a great touch. Try and get that volley off.
It was good to see a challenge by the Trappers. The Evergreen goal.
And it's hard to get that touch off when you have that many defenders around you. So, well done. Great job. Good touch. And she's coming up. And she's coming up.
There you go. Nice.
Unlucky. And we got it wide again with Valdez.
Oh.
Good touch around. Got a good
Another
ball
long
through.
ball.
Another through ball coming down. An excellent defense coming through by Bryn Weigel, junior defender. That experience is helping her out right now. Another left-footed shot by Clapholtz. She really likes that left-footed curling shot.
That's about her fourth shot on goal today.
Yeah. She definitely can see how she is a dominant force in Plainsman's offense.
Yeah, she can control that ball in the middle, get it onto her left foot, and launch it. It's,
yeah. Unlucky. Got a 1v1 coming up.
There you go.
Good ball through.
Clapholtz.
Well done by Kirkland. Fantastic save once again. And there in comes that decision making. She knows that 1v1 coming in, but she holds her line this time and makes the save instead of coming out. Because sometimes if you come out too fast, they'll just touch it around you. So awesome, awesome work by Kirkwood.
So another corner for the Plainsmen. This is, I believe, their fourth so far of the game.
Got another short corner, left-footed kick coming in. Reaching hand by Kirkwood, but it goes wide. And now we've got, looks like Captain Maddie Harris was on the ball, but it's out of bounds for a goal kick.
So it's Evergreen is up 1-0 in case you're just tuning in. We're 24 minutes into the game. Oh, we're 16 and a half minutes into the game.
There's 24 minutes left. Got a ball coming through once again for Naleli Zavala. Oh, great
nice
defensive challenge. Yes. Great tackle.
Well, I was afraid after that first goal in the first couple minutes that things might get out of hand, but this is looking like a more even matchup than I had feared at first.
Well, sometimes it really is just those first few minutes into the game. Everybody is just adrenaline running, and so you can't really settle in and get relaxed and start really playing after those first few. Got another shot. Another left foot, another shot by Chloe Clapholtz. Left-footed, fantastic strike just over the bar.
She's going for that upper left corner.
She is really going for it. I mean, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so
right.
one of them's going to go in. She keeps taking them.
And we have a substitution now for the Trappers. Looks like a left defense is coming in. Number 35.
Left defense, Contreras Smith.
Marcelina Contreras Smith into the game.
Okay, we've got Junior coming in, seeing what she can bring onto the field.
And this has been the side that a lot of these long balls have been coming down. So
it's good to see Fort making adjustments to combat some of those long through balls coming in, making sure they're adjusting and being able to adjust to whatever the other team is bringing towards them. It's a big part of soccer, is just adjusting to what the other team is throwing at you.
And that's also why sometimes in those first few minutes you get quick goals. Teams haven't really felt each other out. And
exactly.
You know, at this point, probably all of Fort's defense knows to keep the ball off of Clapholtz's left foot and keep her from getting comfortable in the middle there.
Yeah. Got it coming up. Got a good touch by Abby Marquez. Coming in, unlucky. Just couldn't get there in time for her. And
here we go. Clapholtz
yes,
again,
and Kirkwood with a fantastic save once again. And there's that decision making, knowing when to come out, knowing exactly how to time that. Fantastic job.
So as an ex-goalkeeper, you're pretty excited to see all these saves occurring?
Yes, it makes me very happy because whenever you see goalkeeping like that, it's awesome to see, especially, I mean, her going into her senior year, she's got that experience. She knows what she's doing back there, and so it's great to see that.
Well, it looks like she might be experiencing a little turf burn on her side there.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough break right there. We got substitutes coming in for both the Trappers and the Plainsmen.
Number 9 for Evergreen is out, it looks like.
Got Vita Mikhail coming out, and coming in for her in that left midfield position is number 11, Gwen Johnston. Let's see what she can bring. Got Vita Mikhail showing some skills going around. And another ball through, going down that back line. We got Bryn Weigel with some great clearances right there. Good defensive experience, getting that ball out wide. Ball down the line.
Oh.
Good turn by Clapholtz, taking it into the middle. She going for that left foot.
Boy.
Oh, out of bounds. Great skills by Clapholtz. Fantastic skills.
She did all the work to get there and just couldn't quite cap it off.
Sometimes the soccer gods are just not in your favor. And coming across to try and win that header.
She probably would like to have that back.
Sometimes just unlucky.
Nice throw-in.
Great throw coming down. Good touch. Oh, good pressure by Hernandez, but ball still going through. You got Mijares going for
Nice ball movement.
it. And Elva Velazquez
And
also
the
in
ball
the middle.
slips by.
Slips by wide. We got a throw in for the Trappers. We are halfway through the first half. It is still 1-0 to the Evergreen Plainsman if you're just tuning in, but it has been a pretty tight game since that goal in the first couple minutes. Going pretty back and forth down the line. Good idea trying to get that ball down the middle. Ball coming through. We got Clapholtz down the line. Great ball out wide to Zavala. And another save by Kirkwood.
She's earning her stripes tonight, I'll say. I mean, it's probably about the 10th shot on goal, would you say?
Yep, probably. She is having she's really showing why she wears that captain's band.
And she doesn't take up a lot of space in that goal. She's not overly tall or anything, but she seems to just know where to be and when to be there. And as you say, the decision making is really key. You can't second guess in that situation.
Yeah, that decision making and that experience in there is what is most important if you're playing in the net, if you're in the goal. Brenna Weigel once again putting on pressure out wide, getting that ball out. We got another corner kick coming up for the Plainsman. Short corner once again on Clapholtz's left foot. Calling a penalty kick. I say that's soft.
This is unfortunate.
That was a good hard tackle coming in, but unlucky. Penalty. I could see it going either way. We've got a penalty kick going in. We'll see who's going to take it.
Well, this will be Kirkwood's biggest test so far of the night.
Yep. Let's see what'll happen. Looks like we got Maddie Harris, the senior captain, taking this penalty kick. So it's always good to have a senior in there. Just calm and collected, taking that kick.
Kirkwood looks like she's getting ready.
Yep. That's a distraction technique. Everybody has different methods. And saved by Kirkwood. Fantastic. Kirkwood is having, what a game. She is having a fantastic game today.
I think Maddie Harris would like to try that one again, don't you say?
Oh, yeah. That's unlucky. Sometimes it happens. You make some, you don't make some. But we got Mikhail with the ball again, dribbling down the line. Nope, no foul called there. Taking it back up the line.
The goalkeeper guesses one way or the other, and sometimes the ball right down the middle goes in, but
yeah,
not that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
well done. Good job clearing the ball out. Looks like Evergreen is playing it back. Oh, unlucky.
Evergreen just seems to play with a pretty steady pace. No one seems panicked. They all seem aware of where each other are on the field.
They're very much a push it forward kind of team. Get that ball forward, get that ball up as quick as you can. Use your skills, dribble around. They're a very offensively minded team, which is great.
There you go, nice ball.
Turning shot by Mikhail, but saved by Kirkwood once again. Ball coming forward. We got Hernandez and Mijares putting in the pressure. Oh, we got ball coming through on good defensive effort, getting that ball out wide. Oh, great tackle, winning the ball back for the Trappers. Oh, excellent job getting back, getting that ball out.
We're going to have another substitution for the Trappers.
Looks like Hernandez is coming out. And out of that forward position, probably giving her a little bit of rest. She's been running a lot, getting that ball down the line, taking on players. Looks like we've got Marquez Calixto coming in. Jacqueline Marquez Calixto. Solid touch forward by Modesta Rivera. Good ball. And Mijares going up for the header. Good ball back out by Rivera. Good decision to go back there. Tackle. Oh, handball is called on Nelly Zavala. Let's see. It's a good opportunity for Fort to kind of clear the lines, get the ball up, try and start playing more in their offensive half.
This is Vanessa Villa. She puts it forward. Oh, nice ball.
Good ball out to the corner. Fantastic job. Wins Fort Vancouver a corner kick.
I believe they're first of the game.
This is their first of the game. It's exciting to see what they'll do with it. Looks like we've got to switch up on who is taking the corner kick. That's a great ball in.
Cross.
Oh, unlucky. That's
golden opportunity.
That was a great ball in. Fantastic ball.
I don't think anyone on Evergreen, or particularly the goalie, expected that ball to come in so high.
Nope. Definitely not.
Now we know why they switched out the corner kick taker.
Yeah, unlucky that they just couldn't get a person on it. But excited to see them get more into that offensive half and start.
Yeah, and they'll get a throw in out of the effort.
Yep. Looks like we've got Carissa Burris coming out. No. Coming in, we have Isis Villalobos once again getting back into the defensive end.
Oh, nice.
Oh, great
nice
move
turn.
around.
Oh, here.
Great ball in. Unlucky. That's a great touch coming in by Rivera. Great tackle by Alguia.
Wins the ball back for the Trappers.
Got it going forward with Marquez Calixto. And playing the ball in the box. Oh, unlucky.
It's a good defensive move, though. Using her body to shield the.
Oh, what a move! What a touch by Elva. And it looks like we've got a foul coming in once again for the Trappers. Let's see if we can get another great ball in. That's a good ball. That's a great, unlucky, good defensive effort by the Plainsman.
Managed to keep it in bounds.
Yeah, getting that ball forward, using the sideline and using their bodies to move it. There we go by Mijares. Awesome job. And Mijares is one of the players that Coach Eddie Esparza mentioned in the beginning, where she hasn't had a lot of experience with soccer, but she's doing a fantastic job for them. And we have another great effort by Kirkwood and great defensive effort by the Trappers. Fantastic ball by Kirkwood. Fantastic defensive effort by the Trappers, making sure that 1v1 doesn't happen. Awesome job. Well done. Good hard tackle going in.
Bodies colliding out here.
Oh yeah, that's soccer. Good tackle by Weigel. Getting the ball out, and it is out for a goal kick for the Trappers.
Well, I'm impressed with the Trappers' defense. They've bent a little bit, but haven't really broken against this sort of relentless Evergreen attack.
And playing against teams that love those through balls and love just really just pushing it forward, it can always be hard because sometimes your defense just gets exhausted from having to back and forth run a lot. But this is fantastic to see the defense making such good decisions and getting that ball and playing out with it. You get a touch going forward by Elva Velasquez.
So can you set offside traps against a team like this that likes to do the long ball through?
Yes, you definitely can. It is
that
difficult.
might be a way to try to keep them a little honest and stop sending that runner down the line.
Yeah, offside traps are very dangerous, though. That is the thing, because if one player is one step off or one player isn't with the lineup, then it can really put you in a bad spot.
Sure.
So.
And that's where that communication, particularly with your goalkeeper.
Yeah, communication with the goalkeeper, making sure all the defenders are on the same page and having that experience, which probably helps having Weigel back there as a junior defender.
So another goal kick coming up from Kirkwood.
Yep. Kirkwood having an awesome game so far today. Really showing her skills.
And she's a senior, right?
She is a senior. Senior goalkeeper and captain. So that's a great turn and pass. Good solid tackle by the Trappers. Oh, we got a battle.
There.
That's a great ball through.
Trappers.
Great ball through, getting the ball forward. Can they keep it moving? Fantastic job getting that ball out. Keeping that ball in their possession, keeping it in that half. That's a fantastic ball out wide towards Abby Marquez. Good save by goalkeeper Michaela Heiler for Evergreen, coming out strong. Great punt. Got Bryn Weigel with the ball again.
I think that was Heiler's first save.
Yes, definitely first save of the game. Let's see if she can match Kirkwood for amazing saves that she's putting out.
And the lights come on here at Fort Vancouver's field, the new turf field.
Tell ya, it is very pretty looking. We got Isis coming up the line. Great ball wide. We got a Fort Vancouver throw in.
That was a really good effort by Isis Villalobos to keep that ball in bounds and then get it off the foot of the Evergreen challenger.
Yeah. That takes a lot of skill to time it, because if you hit it wrong, then you just basically gave them the ball. But to get that touch off so that it bounced off them, goes out of bounds for your throw-in, is awesome. Looks like we're subbing out Mijares and bringing in a new center midfielder.
We've got 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half with the home team, the Fort Vancouver Trappers, down 1-0.
It's a good defensive effort. Excellent job by Bryn Weigel coming through, getting a strong tackle on that. Great defensive effort by Gemma Aquino, another captain, making sure that Klappholtz isn't turning, isn't getting by her. There's that left-footed ball across once again. Looks like we got Zavala on the ball. Another save by Kirkwood.
Just doing her job.
Oh, yeah. Doing her job quite excellently. Oh, got a little bit of confusion between some Evergreen players.
And the Trappers are going to get assigned a foul for that.
Oh,
It looked like two Evergreen players.
Yeah, looked like just a miscommunication right there, but hopefully the...
Yeah, we can see that it was a little bit awkward looking, and the ref probably just assumed it was...
Yeah, there's definitely a Trappers player in the mix there, but looked like a miscommunication. Hopefully we have no head injuries. It's a good ball through. Unlucky, just couldn't get a touch on it. It was a great ball going through, though. Got coming down the sideline, we got Gwyn Johnston once again. Good clearance out.
A lot of play here in the midfield portion of the field.
Yeah.
And here's a
Ball
long
coming
ball.
through, ball coming through. We got a good run on it by Marquez Calixto. Oh, good defensive tackle right there.
Oh, that's a good strong.
Yeah. And it's good to see the Trappers kind of adapting towards that style of play that Evergreen likes. They're really adapting to stopping those through balls from getting down the line and from making sure that they're stopping the ball so that they can keep the ball up towards their own offensive half.
Yeah, with this team, you don't just have to stop their shooters, you have to stop their passers from getting comfortable with it and sending those balls through.
Yeah, and so it's awesome to see them adjusting and them kind of refitting themselves in the defense to make sure. That's how you can tell it's a good defense, is when they can adjust to whatever team they're playing.
That was some move.
That was some move. Got a good defensive clearance, though, by Marcelina Contreras-Smith. Another left-footed shot, just over the line by Clapholtz. That was a rocket.
Nice strike.
Boy,
Plainsman.
Clapholtz is looking for a second one. She is looking
Amelia
real
Valdez,
hard.
number 4 on the Evergreen, was just putting on a show there for a while.
Yeah, dribbling around. Great ball up. Fantastic tackle by Marquez Calixto. Can she make something out of it? Unlucky. Fantastic tackle, getting that ball up, playing it through.
Great effort.
Great effort.
A lot of times the Trappers find themselves with maybe 1-2 people forward and not a lot of reinforcements coming up behind them. Whereas you see the Evergreen team, the whole team's moving forward and they have those reinforcements right there.
And that just shows kind of the difference in their styles of play. Evergreen is very much push the ball forward, get it long, get it through, play it forward. So they need those players up that can run onto the ball. Ford is looking more for it to possess it through the middle and try and get it forward from there. That's a great turn by Clapholtz, bringing it forward. We got Gwyn Johnston on the ball, but awesome defensive effort.
Wow, look at that.
Great defensive effort by Sage Reynolds. Great tackle once again. Clapholtz still is on the ball, but it's cleared out of bounds by Sage Reynolds. That was an awesome 1v1 defending right there.
Yeah,
not letting her get by her.
Coach Esparza was talking about her and just saying that she's quite the athlete. And I think this is her first year of playing soccer.
Yeah,
But her skills on the track and other places are really shine out here.
Oh, yeah. And especially this being her first year at soccer, it's great to see how she's able to adapt so well to this new sport and to, because I'm guessing running is very different than running with the ball at your feet. So.
Well, and just the way she used her body to shield the ball and get the Evergreen player off the ball was impressive.
Yeah, got another Evergreen corner kick coming up right here with less than 2 minutes left in the half.
Maddie Harris set to take the corner.
Ball coming in. Touched by Clapholtz. Is she going to get it on that left foot? Not quite. They're forcing her back out wide, back towards Harris.
Oh, nice.
And awesome way to get in front of that ball. Evergreen playing it back, trying to get it back up the field though. Ball coming out wide for an Evergreen throw-in. Ooh, a little bit of a slide on the concrete there. And we got a Trappers throw-in now, set to be taken by Marcelina Contreras-Smith. Solid throw. Getting it
Nice
forward,
pass.
good ball through. Got Gwyn Johnson on the ball once again. Dribbling down the middle. We got Bryn Weigel going in for the tackle. But we've got Sage Reynolds intercepting that pass, keeping it from going wide. Good ball wide. Oh, unlucky touch. Unlucky. Just a little too far for her. And that's half-time.
Half, ladies.
the score is 1-0 with Evergreen up.
Scoring that goal in the first 2 or 3 minutes of the game. Other than that, it's been pretty back and forth going from there.
We're going to have replays here.
So we're going to look at a few replays of the highlights of that half. Looking at that first goal by Chloe Klappholtz.
Came off a corner, sent in by Maddie Harris. And,
yeah. And this is just going to be the Cheyenne Kirkwood show from here.
Oh, that was a close call.
Yeah, close on that post right there.
There were a few times where it looked like Evergreen was going to score, and they just unluckily went wide, or
Kirkwood came up big.
Yeah.
Just save and save again.
You can kind of tell from these highlights who tended to dominate the game.
Yeah.
And yet the score is only 1-0. So
yeah.
I think the Trappers have to feel pretty good about how they managed that first half.
Yeah, anything can happen in soccer. So all they need is one, and they're still in this game, and they just need one to tie it up and to put themselves in a great position to get ahead.
All right, toss to the video.
Okay, we're going to send you back to VPS studio for some additional information.
Take it away, Nick.
Time now for a We Learn update, a look at how teachers and students are using technology in the classroom. I'm Nick Bohl. The new Ogden Elementary is open for business, and one of the school's many highlights is its Makerspace. Joining us now to explain is Amanda Richter. Amanda, what exactly is a Makerspace?
Thanks. A makerspace is where students go to get hands-on instruction and new strategies to solve problems. It's also where they go to have fun. Throughout the day at Ogden Elementary, teachers bring their classes to Rob Harsh's Makerspace.
Makerspace is a place where kids can come and tinker and explore and really kind of figure out who they are as a hands-on learner.
Today's challenge for these 5th graders: to build something with exactly 5 Legos, take it apart, and write instructions for someone else on how to make the exact same thing. It's a lesson in computational thinking.
It allows the kids to see that if they follow a sequential pattern or a series of steps, that they can figure out something that's a problem.
In the Makerspace, Mr. Harsh challenges students to rethink thinking.
He asked if we think that our brains work like computers. I said no. He was like, actually, they do. And I was like, what?
Like computers, our brains are constantly solving problems, whether we're aware of it or not.
It's very weird to think of my brain as a computer. I always thought that it just like, that I would just think about something and then just do it, but apparently that's not what happens. It's just like a slower computer.
Like a computer, sometimes the best way to get your brain working right is to shut it off and back on. For students, that means a trip to the Makerspace.
It gives your mind a reset, and it really helps.
Here, students learn how to employ logic and creativity.
I want kids to be able to come into the Makerspace and look at a problem from a whole series of different angles, and that there isn't just one way to solve a problem, and that we also work best when we collaborate and we share those ideas of a problem.
The real results of the Makerspace are seen in the classroom, where students use computational thinking to tackle math, science, and other academic problems.
Encompass them around the standards and say, here's what you need to do, but I want you to be able to do it in a way that shows me you're learning, but at the same time they're having fun because they're engaged in something that they're really passionate about.
The concept of makerspaces may seem new, but really they've been around forever. When you were a kid, maybe it was shop class or home ec. The modern makerspace is broader in what happens inside, but the fundamentals are similar. Back to you.
Thank you, Amanda. And if you want to see more stories about classroom technology and how it's shaping learning in Vancouver Public Schools, check out the district's YouTube page. That's youtube.com/VanSDTV. Just look for the We Learn playlist. And since you're obviously on social media, why not connect with Vancouver Public Schools? We're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm Nick Bohl.
Every day, we improve the lives of children. We work to make them better as students and as people. Our community supports the work we do, as evidenced by the passage of 2 levies in February, hundreds of ongoing partnerships, and thousands of volunteers. Despite the results we're seeing in classrooms and the local support we receive, our district faces unprecedented challenges due to flawed public policy legislated in Olympia. We'll continue to advocate for sensible fixes to the McCleary mess to create more equitable and sustainable state funding to preserve the level of service our community expects from their public schools. We'll also consider a possible supplemental levy measure that could provide sustainable money to resource positions that the state is not funding in the new prototypical school formula. As we enter a new school year, many of us feel anxiety about what the future holds. It's easy to lose sight of who we are, what we accomplish together every day, and how we share successes. Let's take a moment to reflect on our important work and know that together we are changing kids' lives, supporting their families, and improving our community.
The school day for many students begins on the bus, where drivers set the tone for the day ahead. It's part of a whole school social-emotional approach. At every step of a child's school day, they see caring adults, teachers, administrators, paraeducators, counselors, custodians, secretaries, clerks, district resource officers, and nutrition services staff all play a role in creating a supportive environment for children. Our family community resource centers, both in school and on wheels, provide family support across our system to help stabilize students' home lives.
It helped me not think of school as just a place where you learn. It's a place where you can make friends and whatnot and not have to worry about food and whatnot.
Parents engage with schools in family engagement groups, sharing their needs and challenges with staff. Early learning programs across the district prepare preschoolers for that first day of kindergarten so they're ready to hit the ground running.
The research shows that if kindergartners come not ready for kindergarten, they will most likely be behind. In 5th grade, they have a 70% chance of being behind. So knowing that and presenting that to parents really hits hard, and parents want to start being involved.
Teachers use their professional learning communities to implement best practices in their instruction. That effort is paying dividends in higher graduation rates and innovative teaching that draws out the best in our students. Flipped internships offer students work experience in school.
For me, it's really exciting to get involved at the high school level and getting these students thinking differently and giving them a tool set of things that they will use in their career.
Coding opportunities across all grade levels offer students a glimpse at high-tech careers.
You have to think like a computer, and you have to be really specific about the sequence of events that should happen. I just really like the logic of it, you know?
This year, high school students will use district-issued Chromebooks in their everyday work.
I think one of the things we really want them to do is be able to be effective collaborators. You know, and with Chrome being a Google product, inherently they're very good at collaboration. So collaboration on a Google Doc, collaboration within a folder or a project, it makes it very, very powerful for students to operate that way.
That technology is supported by the central office. Just one more example of how staff members there work to provide support for building level staff. When it comes to buildings, we're beginning to see the results of our community-approved bond measure. The new Ogden and Marshall Elementary Schools, Vancouver iTech Preparatory, and McLaughlin Middle School are set to open this year. That's in addition to improvements at every school. Some of those improvements are underway, with the rest scheduled to begin over the next few years. Our talented maintenance team keeps all of our facilities working at full capacity. New or improved buildings with a committed staff inside ensure that our school environments are stable, engaging, and exciting places for students.
No matter what challenges we must overcome in the coming months and years, our work remains the same. Our students' success is our shared success, and our entire community benefits. This school year is going to be amazing because each and every one of us is committed to doing our very best work. I can't wait to get started. Have a great school year.
Welcome back to the second half of the Fort Vancouver Trappers versus the Evergreen Plainsmen. We are going to start the second half in just a moment, but let's take a moment to recognize the students working on tonight's broadcast. Most of them are students in the district's video production programs who are learning about careers in television. In addition to the students on cameras tonight, we have more back in the control room, directing, running replays, graphics, and audio. Over the course of the year, students from at least 8 middle and high schools will participate. Thanks to all of these students for giving their time to bring local sports to our community.
Way to go, guys.
Yeah, what a neat program.
Yeah.
Gotten to know some of the guys who work, men and women who, not the students, but the people who are actually paid, and it's really a great opportunity for the students to get involved in this line of work.
Yeah, especially in these kind of productions that are pretty high tech. You got multiple camera angles coming on for the game, and it's just awesome. What an awesome experience to have.
And here we go with the Evergreen starting with the ball.
Got a ball coming forward.
Evergreen is in white, going from right to left.
Let's see. And you got Sage with the ball, trying to bring it forward.
Oh, Kirkwood lets one go through.
Oh. Unlucky, unfortunate. Well, starting off the half with a goal by the Evergreen Plainsman. I didn't get a chance to see who scored that.
I didn't either. 30 seconds in.
Looks like it might have been Clapholtz.
Or it might have been Sierra Vossler, number 13.
Either one.
Maybe we'll get a replay on that.
And we can see a little bit clearer on
it happened so quickly.
Goal.
We were still recovering.
Yeah, and again, it's those first few minutes of the halves that are crucial, because that's where a lot of times teams will take advantage if you're not quite prepared at the start of a half or the start of the game. So another ball coming through. Got a good turn by Abigail Marquez. Great touch by Hernandez.
Oh, look
and
at that.
Lysandra driving after that ball, forcing them to pass the ball back.
Hernandez is persistent.
She is persistent. Continuously running, forcing that clearance. Awesome job. And then we got Abigail Marquez following up, putting the pressure on, making sure they're not getting out of their defensive end.
Trying to turn, get a ball down the line.
That's a great idea towards Hernandez. Hernandez is chasing that ball down and winning it, though. Fantastic job. Can she get a corner out of it, maybe? Oh, we got a throw in for the Plainsmen. That's a great effort by Marquez and Hernandez.
Yeah, you can see that she's got a tenacious streak in her. She wants that ball.
Yeah, and that's something you need in a forward. You need someone who is willing to go after it, and that's awesome to see. Especially as you get tired coming straight into the second half. Got Marquez and Hernandez still fighting for the ball down in that corner. And good pressure by both of them, keeping that ball there. Let's see what Evergreen will do. We got Vita Mikhail on, no, we got Amelia Valdez. Apologies, wrong name. On the ball. Oh, laid right back down the line. Marquez has it again.
So the Trappers are keeping a little bit of control and possession here.
Definitely getting that ball forward, keeping it into that offensive half a lot more so far, starting off.
A little.
Oh, unlucky. Bouncing over the head. That's always a little awkward.
Yeah.
Trying to spin it around, trying to figure out where the ball went. You got Hernandez still going after the ball. Long ball coming out. It's a good touch. We got a touch coming out for Guaya. Ball going out wide for Vita Mikhail. Oh, but she can't get there in time. Just a little too far for her.
We're going to have a
Looks like
Trappers
we're having
throw in here after
after the substitution. Looks like we've got Kinia Oguea coming out and Vida Mikhail coming out. Oguea coming out for the Trappers and Mikhail coming out for the Plainsmen. And it looks like we got Gwen Johnston back in. Ball coming out, playing the ball around, up towards Hernandez once again. See, Hernandez plays the ball forward towards Mijares. Unfortunately, defense comes in strong, wins that ball back. We got Valdez on the ball, playing the ball wide. Great ball out wide. Great save by
nice
Kirkwood.
save.
Looks like she's following up a stellar first half with a stellar second half.
Trappers come out of that with the ball.
Yeah, moving the ball forward. We got Mijares on the ball.
Oh,
Possible
we've got an
injury. Looks like she's getting up and walking it off, though.
And it looks like Vanessa Villa is back in the game on that last substitution for the Trappers.
No injury there, just needed a little time down, and looks like she's back up and at it. Possibly.
The sun sets tonight. It's getting a little chilly out here on the pitch.
Yep, a little bit. Definitely got that fall weather coming in. Luckily, no rain tonight, though.
Beautiful night. Beautiful night for soccer, that's for sure.
Beautiful night for soccer. Looks like we got a free kick for the Trappers. And they're just playing it through. Hernandez is going after the ball.
Forward.
Hernandez and Marquez going after the ball.
Ooh.
Marquez has the ball at her feet on her left foot. Ball across. Unlucky. Got quite a few Trappers players forward right now. Looking to get that ball. Ball is still on the Trappers offensive end. Coming back through now, going on the other side. Plainsmen are coming
Now
down.
the Plainsmen are mounting a counterattack here.
Bryn Weigel's going after that. Fantastic
Nice.
defense. Excellent job by Bryn Weigel, stopping that ball and not letting that 1v1 happen. Excellent job by that junior defender.
Klappholz gets a... Tough to tell whether that was meant to be a cross or a shot, but either way...
Hernandez has the ball, dribbling down to the other side already. This is going back and forth. And she stops on the line, plays it back out to Marquez.
Oh, look at that.
Hernandez with the ball once again. See what she's going to make out of it. Oh, good ball by Marquez. Great ball across. Oh, got a good idea. Unlucky. Looks like she's just getting the ball forward.
Well, after two quick scores, one in the first half and one in the second half, it's 2-0. With Evergreen over Fort Vancouver, but Fort Vancouver is playing them tough, I would say. It's
Fort Vancouver is very tenacious. They're getting after the ball. They're not letting anything out of their offensive half. Let's hope that they can keep that up as the half wears on, because that is an exhausting thing to have to do, is just run down every ball. But I think they can keep it up. Great turn by Klappholz. Oh, good defensive effort, though. Looks like we got Marcelina Contra-Smith.
a nice cross
And
by
a good cross and
Klappholz.
cleared out wide. Cleared out wide by Sage Reynolds. Now remember, 2-0 is the most dangerous lead to have, because one goal and they are right back in it. So let's see if Evergreen can keep up that offensive attack going throughout the half.
Yeah, you can start to feel comfortable with a 2-0 lead, but it can quickly evaporate.
Yeah, quickly can change. Looks like we got a good turn by Amelia Valdez, bringing the ball through. And it's out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in. We got a substitution coming in for Zavala. Excuse me. Yeah. Good touch by Klappholz. Oh, they're not letting her get off a shot tonight. Well, this half. And Hernandez with the ball again, using that speed to get forward. That's a great defensive tackle. Great defensive tackle by Rose Camacho. Good idea through again. Rose blocking that ball going through. Klappholz is on the ball once again. We got Bryn Weigel. Uh-oh, we got it. Klappholz on the ball.
Look at that.
And Bryn Weigel. Bryn
Great
Weigel,
challenge.
Great defensive effort.
She caught up to that play and stuck with it.
She went after it. Didn't let her get by her. Could put in a solid tackle, making sure she can't get that shot off. Fantastic job.
Some nice one-touch passes by the Plainsman.
Plainsman playing it back through to Chloe Klappholz, but Kirkwood is there to stop that ball in.
Slow down a little bit.
Looks like we got Vanessa Villa with the ball. Out of bounds now for a throw-in. Sage Reynolds with the ball. Unlucky touch. Out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in.
Another throw-in for the Plainsman.
Another Plainsman throw-in.
It'll be Alexa Agbayani taking these throw-ins.
Yep. See, ball goes back out, back towards Klappholz. Is she going to get a shot off on that left foot that she loves? Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're shutting her down.
It does. They're playing that.
And Kirkwood
nice
coming out
clear.
big. And we got a foul called. Kirkwood is down. Possible injury. We got the coaches coming onto the field.
Well, we hope Kirkwood's not injured.
She's been having a stellar game. Absolutely fantastic job. So let's hope that she's okay and able to get back up.
Trappers have all taken a knee.
Looks like Plainsmen are getting together to talk a little bit and discuss.
Well, do you think the any adjustments that the Trappers might need to make, or how to approach this game to get back in it? Do they need to start taking more chances, or?
I would say just getting people forward and getting some more shots off would be really helpful. It looks like their defense has adjusted very well to the Plainsman style of trying to play the ball forward. You can see far fewer through balls going in, a lot less of those long distance shots. They're closing down players a lot quicker, which is awesome to see. I think on offense, just getting some more players up and getting some more shots off. What do you think, and how do you think the Plainsmen can start to break down now that the Trappers have adjusted to their defense, to their offense?
Yeah, I think the midfield is a place where the game is often won or lost, and with the Trappers, I think kind of guarding against that long ball, they might be conceding a little bit of that midfield portion because they want to keep strikers up front. So it's tough, it's that balance. And but at some point in this game, if they want to put a score on the board, they might need to start moving some men up, and maybe like we were saying, play with the idea of trying to get some offside traps. But of course, that does take that level of communication. So it looks like Kirkwood is coming off under some assistance from the coaches, so that's unfortunate to see.
Looks like coming in for her is possibly Stephanie Ramirez coming, or Lindsay
Valerie
Lindsay. Oh, we got an awesome touch by Marquez, bringing it up, trying to get it up towards Hernandez.
So if it is LaValerie Lindsay, those will be some big shoes to fill of Kirkwood's,
Yes,
because she has been having an absolutely stellar game.
Exactly. So we'll see if She should be up to the task, but definitely some big shoes to fill, especially with the kind of game that Kirkwood's been having so far. It's out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in on that far right or left side, depending on which side you're looking from.
And again, it's Agbayani taking the throw-in.
Looks like we've got Modesta Rivera getting that ball forward. Out of bounds again for a Plainsman's throw-in. Great touch by Modesta Rivera. Ball's going up back towards Agbayani. And that touch by Mijares. Oh, unlucky. We got Maddie Harris right there, taking that ball up, getting that ball into Chloe Clapholtz.
And just getting it onto her left foot and takes a shot.
Oh, just
wide, right?
Just wide. She loves that left foot.
You know, you can see how she can be a dominant player. I mean, she's
Very
knows
dominant.
where she is in space, knows how to get it onto that left foot, and isn't afraid to take a shot with her right foot either.
Yeah. She knows how to get that shot off, too, which sometimes is the hardest thing, making sure you can get a shot off without it being blocked by the defense.
Yeah, especially in traffic like that.
Yeah, so looks like as a sophomore, she's really coming into her own, and her experience and playing some more will only help her more. Touched by Bryn Weigel, coming out, good ball forward towards Hernandez. Marquez with the ball now, dribbling it forward, out wide again to Hernandez. Awesome
Look at
ball,
that speed.
fantastic ball.
Look at that speed.
Speed taking it down. Got a number 15 versus number 15.
She needs to get
Touch
that ball
across.
off on the cross.
Touch back. Let's see if she can make something out of this. We got Gemma Aquino with the ball. Good ball across, hitting it towards Mijares. Marquez with the ball once again, trying to hit it central. Unlucky. Good defensive effort by Agbayani. Great touch wide. Oh, we got Maddie Harris coming out to get that ball.
Yeah, between Agbayani and Maddie Harris, they seem to pose quite a defensive wall for the Trappers.
Quite a force. Definitely difficult to get through that, especially with Maddie Harris's speed and her touches on the ball, because she is a fast girl. It's a good touch. You got Bryn Weigel again, getting a good clearance, solid clearance up. Hernandez on the ball once again. That touch back. Back to Michaela Heiler. Hitting the ball wide. We got a Trappers throwing.
So if the goalie who just came in for the Trappers is LaValerie Lindsay, she's a freshman, so that she might be feeling some nerves in this position.
That can be pretty nerve-wracking, especially coming in as a freshman, especially if you're not necessarily prepared to halfway through a game, especially after your starting goalkeeper has been having a fantastic game, starting senior goalkeeper captain. So definitely probably some nerves going through her right now, but if she stays calm, she can do the job.
And it might be the defense should feel some extra responsibility to protect their new goalie.
Sage Reynolds getting back and showing that extra protection on defense right there. Looks like we've got Vita McHale on the ball once again, dribbling. Good defensive effort. Oh, she's looking for somebody, but we don't have anybody there.
Yep, she dropped it off nicely, but no one was home.
Yeah.
A long shot on goal.
Long shot by Sierra Vossler.
And this can be just the perfect thing for a new goalkeeper. Get a nice, easy shot to just feel the ball, have it come to you, get your hands on it.
Get your hands on it, get some confidence in there. Get a feel for what's happening. Got Hernandez with the ball. Great ball wide to Marquez.
Oh, this fast
Unlucky.
turf field, the ball just
Ball
keeps rolling.
rolls real quick. It does not stop. Looks like we've got another sub coming on for the Plainsman. Looks like we've got Sarah Pokany coming off, and we've got a new player coming on into the middle. Or possibly wide. Looks like she's taking the throne, so she's definitely going to be wide. Looks like it's number 1, Willow Hill, junior defender. Got a good turn coming by the Trappers, going up front. Look at that speed. Awesome job crashing that goalkeeper, especially on those clearances, because you never know what's going to happen. See, coming back on defense, going Chloe Clapholtz. Looks like pretty big tackle. Foul
Ref
called
wants to
on
have
Chloe
a word with
Clapholtz.
Clapholtz.
Got long kick being taken.
Well, she got called for the foul, but you like to see that kind of aggression going to the ball from your striker, from your main goal scorer.
Yeah, and I mean it wasn't a dirty foul. It was just a hard tackle. The tackle is a little more one-sided, but good hard tackle. Nothing like trying to cleat the ankles or high kicks.
It was clean.
That's just a clean, aggressive tackle. Got on the ball, trying to get it towards Mijares. Can't get it through. Got Vita McHale on the ball again, taking it wide. See if she can find Clapholtz in the middle. Clapholtz, is she gonna find her left foot? Oh, good tackle. In touch. And goal by Clapholtz. There's that second goal she's been waiting for.
Well, in the short time I've been watching her, that seemed like textbook Clapholtz there.
Yeah, taking that touch wide. Oh, looks like we got Kirkwood back on the field.
Oh, that's a good sign for the Trappers.
It's a good sign. Kirkwood's been having a fantastic game, and she can probably keep that going.
And most importantly, she's not injured.
Yes, not injured. We do not want to see injuries, especially this early on in the season.
Sometimes those collisions can leave you with stingers that hurt like crazy for the first 10 minutes, but...
Yeah, but as soon as it settles down, then you have an idea that, like, we're okay.
And she's obviously a competitor and wants to see this game out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so good for her.
Yeah,
good for her.
Good to see.
I'd say based on the number on the back of her jersey, she's giving 307% today.
Never seen that before, but in case the audience hadn't noticed, Kirkwood's got the number 307 on her jersey, so... Be curious to know what the story is, the backstory is on that.
Yeah, very curious. Looks like we've got another replaying that last goal. Classic Clapholtz taking that touch wide, getting the ball onto her left foot, and power shot into the corner.
And going for the lower right corner, we saw a few shots go wide to the upper left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely going for that lower corner is a little bit safer. It gives you a little bit of a higher percentage of that possibly going in. Got a good touch by Clapholtz, another touch coming through. Clapholtz is still on the ball, fighting for it. And then we've got a solid shot by Modesta Rivera going over the top.
And through the uprights.
Yeah, through the uprights. 3 points for her.
Oh, Kirkwood.
Looks like we got Gwyn Johnston on the ball. Bryn Weigel coming out with a great clearance wide, keeping it out.
That last goal kick taken by Kirkwood wasn't quite of the same power. I wonder if maybe the injury might have played a role in that.
Yeah, possibly. Or she's just kind of getting a re-feeling for being back out and being on her feet. Got a ball coming up by Maddie Harris. Good touch wide by Marcelina contra Smith, getting that ball out. Touch by Hernandez, getting it around.
Oh, you can see her foot speed is just incredible.
Yeah, Hernandez has the speed. Oh, we got a good tackle by Sierra Vossler, trying to get that ball down the line towards Zavala. Mijares getting that touch. Willow again on the ball, Mijares on the ball again, and Hernandez getting it wide to Marquez. It really seems like Hernandez and Marquez love working with each other and playing off of each other. You see it going down this sideline the whole time. They're just playing off each other so well, getting those one-touch passes, getting those dribbles, and even if one of them maybe missteps and the ball goes by, other one is there to pick it back up. It's great to see that kind of connection between players.
Oh, nice throw-in, too.
Oh, unfortunate bounce. Goes out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in. Out of bounds once again for another Plainsman throw-in. Good touch down the line.
Contreras Smith sends it.
Marquez sends it up to Hernandez once again. Out of bounds for a Plainsman throw-in.
And they go quick.
They do go quick. They are ready to play.
Kick save and a beaut.
Oh yeah, gotta get the game ball touch. Good touch by Bryn Weigel getting the ball out.
Well, you
Clapholtz
can
on the
see
ball.
with the aggression that Clapholtz plays with is just.
She is aggressive in turning and in taking her touches with the ball. If she's dribbling, it is very hard to get her off the ball. That is a great attribute for a forward to have.
Let's go, Evergreen!
So we'll have a Trappers throw-in deep in their own territory.
See if they can get the ball up. Looks like they got Marquez going down the line, but it is intercepted by Zavala. Oh, Marquez wins the ball back though, playing it forward to Hernandez once again. Looks like they got Willow Hill on the ball, getting it inside. Now we got Amelia Valdez on the ball. See if she's going to use those skills like she did before.
Yep.
Oh, we got another foul coming in for the Plainsmen. Let's see who's going to be taking this. Looks like Maddie Harris is taking the kick.
Both Valdez and Clapholtz have a similar
very
footwork about them with the way they handle that ball. A lot of
very good skills, very aggressive ball handling. Good ball in, and the save by Kirkwood. It was a great ball in by Maddie Harris, getting it right into kind of that awkward spot where you don't know if the defense or if the goalkeeper's going to come and get it. The more doubt you can put in a ball, the better it is. Great through ball coming in. Good defensive effort back. And save. That was fantastic defense by the Trappers, making sure they're getting somebody back. In a great throw by Kirkwood.
Yeah, wow.
Get them out wide. Girl's got an arm.
And here's Valdez dancing again.
Yep, looks like we've got Sierra Vossler on the ball once more and Clapholtz. Got Mijares on the ball now for the Trappers. Dribbling it forward. See if she can play it. Oh, trying to get it to Hernandez, but that's a solid stop by Willow Hill, making sure that ball doesn't get through.
Uh-oh.
Oh, unlucky touch. But great defensive effort, great defensive tackle. Getting a foot in by Marcelina Contreras-Smith.
Yeah, it looked like her cleat got caught in the turf a little bit, and her knee got a little hyperextended. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
She's walking it off, though, doing well.
So it does look like
Kirkwood's not
taking this goal kick, so this might have something to do with the injury.
Yeah, and better to be safe than sorry, especially this early on in the season. Oh, unlucky. Oh, looks like they might be retaking that kick. Looks like they're retaking the kick. Not sure why or what happened, but...
And now it looks like Kirkwood will be taking it.
Kirkwood would be taking. And they're playing it short out wide. And it is blocked by Clapholtz, taking it into the middle. Now we've got Modesta Rivera on the ball again, trying to find Gwyn Johnson, but goes out of bounds for another goal kick.
So we just got a word that the burning question of the evening, the backstory on the 307 on Kirkwood's shirt, is a Facebook viewer informed us that Kirkwood's jersey has 307 in honor of her old school in Wyoming that is in the 307 area code. So there you have it.
That's a nice little tribute to the old hometown, old school. So good to know. It's a good kick out. We got a touch by Clapholtz though. Looks like she's trying to find that left foot, dancing. Great save by
Another
Kirkwood.
Beautiful save.
Once again, Trappers are probably happy to have her in the back there.
Yeah.
See, ball back out towards Clapholtz. Clapholtz is trying to dance. Doesn't look like they're letting her, though. They're shutting off the music. And out of bounds for another Plainsman throw-in.
Like Clapholtz just got that knack to operate in traffic. That's essential for a good forward.
Yeah, she has a way with the ball. She knows how to move it, knows how to keep it going. We got about 10 minutes left in the half. It is 3-0. Plainsmen are up against the home team, Fort Vancouver, if you're just tuning in.
Now we've got a throw in.
Good touch by Contera Smith. Getting the ball down the line is Zavala trying to get it wide. We got Contera Smith with the ball again, and Weigel clearing it out. So we got Clapholtz again on the ball. And she's dancing,
Almost outdanced herself.
Almost outdanced herself, but getting that ball wide to Gwyn Johnston. Great ball wide. And it looks like we got a Plainsman throw-in coming up again. Gwyn Johnston on the ball. Oh, out of bounds though. Looks.
Is it a corner?
Unsure. I'm not sure what they're calling there. It looks like they're calling a foul though. Yes, the referee is calling a foul for the Plainsmen. So
well, this is a dangerous area to have a set play.
Very dangerous area, very dangerous space. Kind of an awkward space too, because it's not quite on the line, not quite a corner kick, but it's also not quite a free kick.
No.
So let's see how the Trappers handle this defensively and see if the Plainsmen can take advantage of this free kick and this opportunity on goal.
This Clapholtz taking the kick?
It looks like it is Clapholtz. Maddie Harris is up top.
Trying to curve it in. Oh, dangerous. But
almost an own goal right there. But lucky for Kirkwood is right there to catch the ball.
Let's go!
Got a touch by Zavala. Remember, Zavala is only a forward, and she's already making a mark. With 4 to 5. They were unsure if she's had 4 or 5 goals this year, but let's see if maybe she make it 5 tonight.
And just a freshman, so impressive.
Impressive. Two of their biggest scorers right now for the Plainsmen are a freshman and a sophomore. So looks like Plainsmen have got a lot of growth coming ahead of them, especially if they have those two anchoring their front line. Let's see, Gwyn Johnston playing that ball across, but Weigel stopping it from it coming through.
I'm impressed with the Trappers' defense. It's been a relentless attack by the Plainsmen, and they've held strong. You know, it's hard not to have any lapses.
Yeah.
But they've done a good job.
They've done a very good job. They've held strong, they've communicated, they've adjusted themselves to how the Plainsmen are playing, and that shows a lot of potential for growth right there, especially since their center back, Weigel, is only a junior, so she still has a full another year after this to keep cultivating that defense and keeping that expertise and that leadership back there. Gonna touch forward to Modesta Rivera, getting it wide. Out of bounds for another Plainsman throw-in. Ball down the line, Weigel hits it out once again, keep Gwyn Johnston from taking that ball down the line.
Been calling Weigel's name quite a bit.
Quite a bit. She's been putting in some stellar defensive performances, and it's not necessarily given the biggest tackles every time, it's just the little things. Stopping a pass, getting that touch, clearing the ball out. It's really those little things that keep a defense together. It's not necessarily making the game-saving tackles all the time. So
being in the right place sometimes is all it takes.
Got Clapholtz taking that left-footed shot. Oh, and wide. Clapholtz is hungry for another goal.
Sure is.
She's already got 2. She wants a third. She wants a hat trick tonight.
Wait, who you can play
Kirkwood with the goal kick.
Looks like Weigel bodied Clapholtz out of the way to let that through. Gwyn Johnston and Sage Reynolds
Well, you
fighting
can
for
see
the ball
the
now.
speed on Reynolds.
You can see the speed on both of those two fighting for the ball. Got some great athletes on both of these teams that are quick and they are speedy and they can dribble that ball through. Looks like we got some substitutions coming on for the Plainsmen and for the Trappers. Gwyn Johnson is coming off, and we've got Sarah Pokeny back on.
And Kenia Elguea's back on for the Trappers.
Looks like we also have Kiara Kunter on for the Plainsmen. Touch out wide. Can't quite see who's fighting for the ball down in the corner, but
Trappers
have the ball now. Getting the ball up the line, playing it down line.
Oh, nice
Still have
move.
the ball. Unlucky. Goes out of bounds. We've got Kiara Kunter with the ball, with the throw-in once again. Ooh, dangerous ball played across by the Trapper defense, trying to find a way to clear that ball out.
Oh, nice.
Oh, but great stop by the Trappers on Clapholtz to stop that ball from coming through. Once again, great defensive effort by the Trappers. Getting in the tackle, stopping the ball, stopping the dribble in its tracks.
So that's Mariana Rodriguez, number 13. I think she must have come in the game.
Yeah, looks like she has. Got to get back out towards Clapholtz. Playing a ball in towards wide.
That's
towards
a nice ball.
Amelia Valdez, great ball.
Couldn't quite control it, and so it'll be a Trappers
No,
goal
it is
kick.
a Plainsman corner kick.
Oh.
So let's see what'll happen here. Looks like Clapholtz is taking it this time.
Going to use that
So,
left foot to try to
and
curve
hook
it into the
try
box.
and curve it in, yeah. I mean, if you got a good left foot, might as well use it.
Well, we've seen it. So.
Yeah, we've seen it a lot today.
Look at that.
And Kirkwood coming out for the ball. Can she get back in? Stop that second shot from coming in. Good tackle.
Keep going!
Great tackle by Elva Velazquez, getting that ball out, not letting that shot come in, especially with the goalie out of position.
Clapholtz mounted a nice challenge and still has the ball.
Still trying to get through. And there's the third goal. Clapholtz just
So that'll be
dancing her
her,
way
what,
through.
13th goal of the
That'll be
season?
her 13th goal of the season after only 7 games. That's almost 2 goals a game. Fantastic job just dribbling through, keeping that ball on her feet, finding that left foot, and then picking her spot.
Yeah, I don't think a
far
single
post
one of her
corner.
goals have been assisted goals. They're all of the
Yeah.
solo variety.
Well, the corner kick was assisted.
Oh, yes, that's
Corner
right.
kick was assisted, but yeah, she knows how to use the ball and how to dribble.
She knows how to set herself up.
Yeah, looks like we got a freshman, Miranda Hale, on the field now, trying to get the ball forward, playing the ball wide. Touch wide.
Nice cross in.
See, it looks like we've got foul on the Trappers, foul on Modesta Rivera. Let's see what the Trappers can do with this. Senior Maddie Harris taking the kick.
So Clapholtz has gone out of the game. Coach has decided she's had enough of an evening.
Yeah, probably giving her a rest, especially since there's less than 2 minutes left in this game. Ball played wide. Can she keep it in? Can Elba
Willow Hill comes up to challenge.
out of bounds for a Trappers throw-in? Looks like we're substituting. So Trappers substitute in the waning minutes of the game. We got Hernandez getting a touch on the ball, trying to get that ball forward.
And
Hernandez getting a touch on it from
That foot speed.
senior. Got now Kiera Kunter and Jacqueline Marquez Calixto fighting for it. Trappers still have the ball, retaining possession, trying to get that ball forward, but it's touched out by Maddie Harris.
Plainsman throw-in. Score is 4-0. I assume we're in injury time now, or extra time, extra minutes.
Extra minutes. Ball is thrown in, and it is a Trappers throw-in. The ball did not go all the way behind her head, which is not how you can do a throw-in in soccer. Go, ball going forward. Looks like we've got
Maddie Harris.
senior Maddie Harris showing her speed and showing her touches. Kirkwood coming out big, clearing that ball out. Fantastic clearance up, getting it back up the line. Great touch. And Sage Reynolds getting that ball out. Another Plainsman throw-in.
That's a good throw.
That is a good throw, right to the feet of Sarah Pokeny. Bruno getting on a touch, going off of Modesta Rivera, though, who's challenging her. Once again, another Plainsman throw-in.
Oof.
Touch off, and there's the final whistle. Ending score, Evergreen 4, Fort Vancouver 0, and 3 of those goals coming from Chloe Clapholtz, adding to her already crazy amount of goals of 10 goals this season, so now she's up to 13.
We're going to take a look at some second half highlights of this game.
Looks like that goal was scored by Zavella, that first goal of the second half.
That was one that Kirkwood would probably like to have back.
Yeah, fantastic saves by Kirkwood, once again showing off.
And then it
Clapholtz
became
with
the Clapholtz show for a little while there
For a little
in the
while
second
there.
half.
Once again, finding that far corner and getting the ball in there. Well,
Well, it was a good game.
It was a good game.
It wasn't the lopsided affair I was concerned it might be. I think the Trappers hung tough, so it was good to see. I think both teams have a really bright future. Evergreen's got a young core, and they are definitely going to be better.
yeah, they're definitely going to grow as the years go on, and it's good to see the Trappers as they're going to grow, especially with that solid defensive unit that they've got back there, headed by Bryn Weigel. So, looking forward to seeing how they grow within the future.
Well, thank you for joining this edition of VPS Game Time, and we will send it back to the studio and Nick Vall.